Okay, ladies and gentlemen, last week we were here in the Microsoft Innovation Centre in Singapore where we actually talked about a number of the new features of Windows Server 2008 installation options. This week we're going to be talking about virtualization. So we're going to go and actually see if we can find Dennis in the Innovation Centre. He's probably locked away in a few server rooms somewhere. Let's see if we can actually get him to tell us some more about virtualization. So let's have a look. Dennis?
Hey, I'm here!
Hey!
What's up?
What are you doing?
Fixing some OS, getting rid of some servers.
So, hang on, how many servers you got here?
Two.
Two servers.
I've got like more than 7 or 9. I'm removing all the older ones to 2.
So you're taking 7 servers and reducing them to 2?
Yeah, we are supposed to do hypervisor this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you what I'm doing with this place, come on.
Alright, cool. It's a very tight room in here, Dennis.
Yeah.
People will start talking.
It's hot as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of servers here. I have removed about 3 servers already.
Right.
So I'm left with 5. If you take a closer look, they're all powered off except for this.
Right.
So what I have done is use basically hypervisor.
Okay.
Hyper-V, due to be released sometime in August or September.
Okay.
And that actually allows me to virtualize all the workloads here, which is supporting the entire MIC, into this single box here.
So all 5 of these servers, 7 servers, so two's gone, 7 servers are all being virtualized into this one machine.
Yeah, this one.
This one blade.
Just one. Just one.
So
if you look at it from a server room perspective, right? You don't actually need to power on, as in provide electricity for virtualized servers. You are just providing power for that single physical server.
So essentially, you're saving electricity costs by going from the 7 or the 5 we got there, the 7 before, to the one machine.
Yes.
So that's an amazing amount of money that can be saved for organisations, and I guess also saving the environment. And especially we talk about green computing.
You're right. So we've saved money from power. We save money from having to pump up the aircon to cool up the room because it runs cooler right now by removing the older servers. So we consolidated the workload into one single server. And this server, although it's a newer set of hardware, this one.
Yep.
Having consolidated all this into the single box, it's only running at half the capacity. Which means if this place were to double, I can still use the same server.
So essentially, if that was 7 on there now, you could put 14.
Exactly.
So,
right.
So and this also, I guess, one of the other thing is if you say, okay, 14 servers and you roll into one, just from a space saving as well. You know,
I have a 1U server compared to all this. Essentially, I can actually remove this rack. I don't need it here anymore.
So you remove an entire rack from the data center.
Yes.
Because you virtualize everything. And the performance of those operating systems in the virtualized environment?
3 times faster.
The virtualized systems are 3 times faster in that new machine than they are in the old servers.
So I did a benchmark. We did some performance measurement on the individual machines. And after having put them together, I guess it's 3 times faster basically because this guy is actually more pimped up.
Right, so it's a higher spec hardware.
Yeah. But as compared to Virtual Server, which is earlier on we had the virtualization offering in Windows 2003, if you were to compare that, Hyper-V is still significantly faster than Virtual Server.
So it's really providing if I can get away with using the cliche term, an enterprise scalable virtualization environment for their servers.
Yeah.
Wow, very, very cool.
It's about going green computing. Hyper-V, one option for you.
So this is saving customers money through electricity savings, air conditioning savings, space savings, and saving the environment.
Exactly, you save money as well.
Awesome. And to actually set this up, is it complex or is it easy to do?
No, it's actually very simple. It's easy to set up. You just use it like basically any other software, and if you have installed any operating system before, Hyper-V works just by you having to learn the new interface on how to manage the virtual machine. And you're pretty much on the way.
That's cool.
There's also a new series of tools which is going to be released, System Center Virtual Machine Manager, which will actually make managing the virtual machine is really a lot easier. So we're actually looking at the boxes next time as just a hosting machine.
Right.
And the virtual machine is an operating system that can be on the fly, shifted from one box to the other.
That is cool. So you don't have to shut it down. That's amazing. And so, and just in reference to last week's episode, we talked about installation. You're able to actually have one of the server core options as a Hyper-V core?
Yeah, yes.
So you can actually say, okay, I want to install a server core just for this server and run it just as a virtualization server.
Yeah, and does nothing else. So it just concentrates on virtualization.
So that's even more performant.
Exactly.
Cool. All right, Dennis. Hey, look, thanks for showing us around the data center today. And we'll hope to experience some of that virtualization goodness soon.
Great. See you next week, man.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.